Hi, everybody. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy 2022. It's Christina Taylor here, coming to you live but via recording to share with you a preview of the January through June occasions catalog, the Stampin' Up that just came out and just goes live today, January 4th. And so I'm going to do a walkthrough, a preview of the catalog for you, and give you a closer look, just kind of page by page, and point out some different things for you. And when you watch this video, after you're done watching it, if you can comment that what is your favorite item, what did you see that you're most excited about in the new catalog, leave a comment. And then at the, next Monday, January 10th, I think it is, I will do a drawing to give away a free class. So that's something exciting and fun. And I'd like to hear your feedback on what you were most excited about in the catalog. So I think I'm just going to turn the camera down to my work surface and just go ahead and start going through things and share a few things with you, some upcoming classes for the new year. And I'm sorry about the hair, got it in a messy bun today. It's kind of one of those days. It's very cold outside, so if you can hear my little heater next to me, kind of keeping me warm. It's freezing. And sorry about the mess that you can see behind me. That's my stamping studio. So there's a whole lot going on there and stuff everywhere, which there normally is. Like a clean craft space is an unused craft space. And I think we all know that. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera down and we will get started. Okay, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to share with you first what I wanted to share with you is some upcoming classes that I have coming up at the North Canton YMCA. And the first class that's coming up is our January 19th, it's on a Wednesday, and I've got a morning 9:30 class and then an evening 6:30 class, and this is a caring note card class. So this class will feature just loving and caring notes that you need at times when you need those cards and you maybe don't have them on hand for like hope and encouragement, sympathy, and thinking of you. So I'm looking forward to sharing the projects for this class. And then after that, the next one that would be in line would be our Sunday, February 6th class, which I brought a couple Stampin' Sundays back. Those tend to be popular this time of year. And that is cookies and cards. So it's perfect if this winter weather has gotten you down and you want to cozy up for an afternoon of card making fun and enjoy a cookie or two while you stamp and interact with other crafters. So that'll be nice and a nice afternoon. And the cookies, of course, will be packaged individually, all kinds of those, safety precautions taken, just keeping everybody healthy and all that kind of good stuff. So that one is coming up on Sunday, February 6th. And then we'll have another class on February 16th, which will be a Wednesday class, a little bit of sunshine class. So if you don't have a copy of my current flyers, these are class options January through March. Just message me and I'd be happy to send you one. There is a cost increase. So it's $21 for members of the Y and $23 for program participants, which are non-Y members. And we make 8 cards at each class, 2 of each of the 4 designs. And you do have the option of getting a kit to go if you would prefer something like that. So you can create at home, and those kits to go are $23, and you would need to register that with me personally. If you want to register for the in-person class, you just contact the North Canton YMCA. So that's it as far as classes. What's new there? So let's go ahead and jump into why we're all here today, and that's a preview of the mini catalog January through June. And if you see anything in this catalog or the Saleabration catalog that I'm being shared with you as well, and you'd like to order on my website, as always, I appreciate your business. And I would always like the opportunity to earn your business. If you're new to me and you don't have a demonstrator and would like catalogs, please message me and let me know. I'd be happy to send those to you. or you can stop by my home and I can put them in the little pickup delivery house that I have at the back door, which many of you are familiar with. So my current host code is the letter G, Y, Z, N, D, V, G, Y. And that is a host code that you would enter before you would check out on my online store, which is, the address is right here, stampingyoucrazy.stampinup.net. And when you place orders on my website, for any order placed, you receive a free make and take card kit. If your order is over $35 before shipping and tax, you receive 2. And if your order is over $50 before shipping and tax, you will receive all 3 card kits that I offer for the month. So that's just a little extra something that I do as an additional thank you for those online orders. And as always, I appreciate your business. Okay, so let's start with the Saleabration catalog. So this is the promotion. Everybody loves the Saleabration. We did have 2 offerings last year. We just had one in August and September. And now this one is for January, the month of January and February. So let me remove this and kind of we'll focus on this. Okay, so in this catalog, the first set that we have here is the Island Vibes, which has kind of like a tropical feel. Of course, you've got these little the little plants in there that can kind of go along with the stamp sets, like the succulent stamp sets and things like that we have in the catalog, very complimentary of that. So for those of you not familiar with Saleabration, during January and February, for every $50 that you purchase, you can select an item out of here for free. Like if this one is a $50 purchase level free item. And then there are also $100 level items, which I will highlight with you as well. There's no limit. So say you wanted to get 2 or 3 of this set, you can purchase $150 and get 3 of the same set. There is not a limit, but all things are while supplies last. So particularly like the paper, the designer series paper that'll be in here, once it's gone, it's gone. So order early and get your, your favorites. So this next one is the Daffodil Afternoon 12 by 12 designer series paper. This does complement the Daffodil Dream Bundle that's in the January through June mini catalog, which I'll show you in just a bit. And so I wanted to give you a closer look at this paper, although we're looking at it in the catalog. Sometimes you just can't quite get full feel of it from the catalog. So I wanted to just give you a closer look here. So these are the prints of the designer series paper, and then I'm going to flip it over. So you've got these lovely daffodils on each side, and then let me pull this out here. The backing out. And then you've got these patterns on the back side. So really nice selection of papers. And the colors that are featured in this packet of paper, Basic Black, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Evening Evergreen, Flirty Flamingo, Mint Macaron, Mossy Meadow, Pale Papaya, Pear Pizzazz, and Berry Vanilla. So a nice selection of papers there. Okay, let me put that aside. So we've got some great little designs there. Then we've got this fun little, let me go a little closer because you're going to be able to see it from this fun little Catching Butterfly stamp set, kind of a whimsical set. And then we've got another one that's driving by. Let me see if I can get that in the camera shot there, a little VW bus and the bug and kind of thing. I got that stamp set because I think it'll be a fun stamp set to make some cards for like Ethan, since my son has a little VW bug. So anyway, here's a closer look at that stamp set. So I think that'll be fun. Some fun line art images that you can color in. These are both $50 purchase items, free with a $50 purchase, as was the daffodil paper. Then we've got this Sunshine and Rainbow 6x6 sampler. And let me grab that for you. So this complements and goes with the Rainbows of Happiness bundle, which is in the, we're just going to say the J&J Occasions catalog because it's just easier to say than all the January through June. So we'll say J&J Occasions catalog. And here is a look at the rainbow paper. Take that out of there so you can get a closer look here. So the colors in this paper, Bermuda Bay, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Soft Sea Foam, and So Saffron. So we've got, this one's a 48 sheet pack. So you get 4 of each sheet. Just gonna kind of put the designs down here so you can see them. A full sheet of them, just some really fun colors. Oh, those look like really nice together. I think this will make some great projects, bright, fun colors. So you've got all these designs, and we're gonna flip it over because of course Stampin' Up! Makes it hard for us because they give us 2 sides to every paper, and then we've got to choose. So this one has that's Mango Melody there. This is like So Saffron. Here's another. We've kind of got just very delicate patterns in the different colors, which is nice because you can use them as an accent or background piece and they're not overwhelming to your project. Then you've got a fun rainbow one, and then these like little sunbursts too. So I think this is going to be a great paper pack. I think this one is going to potentially sell out. So if it's one of your favorites, definitely order early along with that bundle. Here. Okay. And this is also a $50 level, free with a $50 purchase. Next, we have the Simply Marvelous, not marvelous, but marvelous Designer Series paper. And then the Awesome Otters. And how cute are these little guys? I've got the stamps, so I'm going to give you a closer look. Look at those little guys. So cute, huh? That's going to make some fun projects. So I've got this little guy, and that's $50, free with $50 purchase. Let's take these out. So the colors in this paper are Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Blushing Bride, Bee Balm, or no, not Bee Balm. That is a flower, Bumblebee, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, Smoky Slate, and So Saffron. So we've got these great marble prints. Look at this paper. I mean, it is gorgeous. It is so pretty. I can't wait to create with this. I would expect this to sell out as well. So then you've got this great, so you've got this pattern, similar pattern, all the different colors. Then you've got this on the back side, which is equally beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. It's like swirls of pools of water. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I expect this to sell out too. I think this paper is going to be very popular. So again, order early, get it before it's gone, and then you won't be sad. Okay, so some cute projects on there as well. Then we've got the Friendly Hello stamp set, which this is a free with $100 purchase, and it is a $100 purchase level item because you get the stamp set and the Designer Series paper. So much like, for those of you who remember the Berry Bolus or Berry Blessings, it was with strawberries and blueberries and things like that. In last year's catalog this time, it was the same type of a bundle where you had Designer Series paper along with the stamp set. So let me pull this out. So the colors in this Designer Series paper are Basic Black, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Shaded Spruce. So you've got these beautiful floral prints. And then on the back side, you've got a couple more floral prints, and then these are just smaller designs, not quite as large of a print, but some nice colors. And I think these are going to be really great to work with on projects as well. And then here is the stamp set, a Friendly Hello, with some great line art images and then some fill-in pieces. And then you've got the Hello Friend, which you could use for just about anything. Hope you have the best birthday and you have my love and support, which is a great encouragement sentiment. So this again is free with a $100 purchase. Okay. And then we've got the Special Moments stamp set, which is right here. This is free with a $100 purchase during Saleabration. This has a ton of new different greetings, and I like that they have some different fonts in there too, but kind of all occasion to encompass a lot of different things. And I'm not going to read them all to you, but I figure if I hold it here long enough, you'll be able to kind of get an idea of what comes in this stamp set. But this is a set of 21 stamps. And again, that's free with a $100 purchase. Some great examples made with that stamp set. And then when you host a workshop or a party or just gather orders, and you and a bunch of friends put in some orders, when the sales reach $300 or more, you can receive this Calming Camellia stamp set. And it's our distinctive stamps where it really focuses on the beauty of the details, and you get that depth and detail in the images. And some great verses in there. So that comes free in addition to your regular hostess benefits. So it's a nice perk. Then during Saleabration, if you yourself are thinking, you know what, I want to join Stampin' Up. I want to be a part of that family. I want to have that creative fun. Join Christina and her team and have access to my classes and just a community of other stampers that everyone with Stampin' Up is so encouraging that I don't know, I signed up, oh my goodness, almost, it's going to be 19 years. And I don't regret it at all, never, because I've met some just great people. So, and you can't beat the deal. So the starter kit with Stampin' Up is $99. And with that, you get $125 of product that you choose. So it's whatever you want in the catalog. But during Saleabration, you can choose any 2 stamp sets for free, in addition to the $125 in products that you choose. So that being said, if you choose 2 stamp sets in the catalog and say you choose the most expensive stamp sets, which the most expensive stamp set in the catalog currently is the A Wish for Everything stamp set. It's a 38-piece stamp set with all occasion greetings and verses for inside. This stamp set is $39. And then we have a variety of different other stamp sets that are $26. That would be the next most expensive stamp set in the catalog. And there's a variety of those. So if you would choose this one and a $26 stamp set, you would get an additional $65 free in free stamp sets in your kit. So let's see, 65 added to the 125, that's 190. Am I doing that math right? $190 for $99. There's no shipping on that, just tax, even better. So it makes your savings even better. You're saving another $10. In addition to that, the merchandise that you select with the 2 free stamp sets and the $125 with the product. You get your business supplies, which are the catalogs, order forms, all that kind of good stuff. You can get your website for, I believe it's 2 months, but it could be 3. I think they might have changed that, but it's definitely 2 months that you can choose that and have that benefit for free, which is a $12.95 savings for each month. And then you also get a free paper pumpkin kit. So the deal, you can't beat it. Even if you want to sign up just to be a discount shopper, several ladies on my team are discount shoppers, and that's totally fine. You can do what you want to do with your Stampin' Up business and your demonstratorship. So I just love sharing Stampin' Up with whomever. So I'm happy to have you. All right, so let's come on over to the mini catalog. And you can see I've got lots of tabs here already. So doesn't it just screams spring? It's all things spring, which, here in Ohio, we haven't really seen much snow. We all know it's coming. We're just hoping that we aren't going to see it still in April and May. Kind of expected to March. You could go either way. but it's got to arrive eventually, but we just have not seen much snow at all so far this year. So I'm sure it's coming. Okay, so we're just going to open up and take a look here at this catalog and all the beautiful colors within. This is just highlighting our Stamparatus here. And then we're moving on into our card kits. So if you'll notice, there aren't card kits in our big book and catalog. That's because they're featured online now. That's so that Stampin' Up! Can offer you more kits in a timely fashion. So they can put them on there. They're new. If you want them, grab them, order them online, and then they can replenish them with other kits, so that they felt like they can offer more kit offerings that way. Of course, we always have our subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. This is our monthly kit that comes right to your door for as little as around $21, give or take, a month. That includes your shipping, and then there's tax on top of the $21. So, but you get everything that you need. You get all your supplies, your embellishments, you get the adhesive, usually glue dots and Stampin' Dimensionals. Usually the only thing you need to sit down and create are your scissors. And you also get a clear block in your first kit. A lot of ladies during Saleabration, they like to pre-order or prepay, I should say, just a prepaid subscription, and take advantage of buying those kits ahead of time and getting yourself a couple Saleabration items in the process. So that is always an option too. If you'd like to learn more about that, just feel free to contact me. This next suite is called Sweet Talk. It's all for Valentine's, and just all those kind of like cards with the hearts and, you know, make you feel all that kind of love and goodness, all that kind of stuff. So this particular suite features the Sweet Conversation bundle, which comes with a set of dies and the stamp set. There's also a gingham embossing folder, which I have, but you know what? I didn't bring all that over. I didn't bring everything over because I don't want to like overwhelm you. I just kind of want to do a quick catalog tour. But this is going to, I think, be a great embossing folder to use on projects. And then we've got some little boxes and these iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, which I have here in front of me. Sometimes you can't really see them in the catalog. I mean, you can see them, but looking at them a little closer is always a better thing. So let me see if I can. So these are iridescent rhinestone gems. So you can see, depending on the color, they pick up different colors for your project, which I think is going to be really fun to use. So yeah. So I just wanted to give you a closer look at those. And we've got some great designer series paper in this this suite, and then some ribbon, which has beautiful texture to it, will lay and tie really nicely. Here's a closer look at the stamp set itself. The images are very much like watercolor images with then some line art too. And then you've got the Love and Happiness stamp set, and then it's also bundled with a set of dies and an embossing folder that is a hybrid embossing folder, which means coordinates with the dies, and you can, let me put a closer look here. You can see it. It embosses, and then the dies will cut out the embossed parts to kind of really enhance your projects. This is very cool. I've gotten it. I'm excited to create with it, see what I can come up with. So I'm sure that I will be sharing that with you in the future. So I think that Bouquet of Love hybrid embossing folder that comes with the dies is a great item to have in your paper crafting. And then some fun little whimsical sets, gumball greetings, and then the nuts and bolts, little robots there. Then we come over to our Flowering Fields suite, which we've got the Flowering Tulips bundle, and then the Tulip Fields bundle, which is featured on here with these beautifully detailed die cut pieces. And then we've got some great ribbon. Now some people, you kind of think they're looking at this, it looks like black and white. It's not black and white. It is evening evergreen and white. But keep in mind, when you have a white ribbon with Stampin' Up! And you've got our Stampin' blends, you can always color that and make whatever ribbon you need. So purchasing a white ribbon with Stampin' Up! Leads to incredibly endless color possibilities if you've got the Stampin' blends too. And then we've got this beautiful Flowering Fields DSP, which I think is going to be great to work with. So complimentary in these projects. And then these brushed brass butterflies, which I want to take these out to give you a closer look. So these are, let me see if I can see how thin they are. They're just like little brass butterflies, but they're flat, which I think are going to be great for mailing. You're not going to have some bulk. You're not going to have to worry about putting another layer in there. I know oftentimes when I'm sending cards out and there's some, whether I'm using like maybe the iridescent jewels or some rhinestones or whatever the case may be, I always put like a little Stampin' Up! Postcard over that, and just to protect it during mailing. That's just something I like to do. So I think those butterflies are going to be great to work with too. Here's a closer look at the Flowering Tulips bundle. So you can get a closer look at the stamps and both bundles, and then of course the dies. And you get a 10% savings if you purchase them together, meaning you get the dies and the stamp set together. And then we've got the Rainbow of Happiness bundle. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun to work with. I expect to, you can expect to be seeing this at classes. And the dies in it, I think, have a lot of possibilities. So I'm excited to work with that. Then there's a Sparkle and Shine sequence assortment that's up here at the top. And then this little Forest of Friends stamp set, which is kind of fun. And you'll see our little deer there, which coordinates with the reindeer punch that was in the holiday catalog. So that's a nice little extra bonus. And then you've got this fun cloud punch too that you can use within the rainbow stamp set. I suppose you could use it with these little guys too. Next, we've got the Hello Ladybug bundle. I mean, how cute is that? That little ladybug. So I think this is going to be fun to work with this little punch. It punches out the body of the ladybug and then the little wings, which you could, obviously make in the red and black, but you could change it up and make them a little different colors too and have some fun with it that way. So I think this is going to be a cute set to work with. And then you've got a beautiful Wildflower Path stamp set with some beautiful images that these then coordinate and layer over top of the stem, so you can kind of change out the blossoms as you see here, and then some wonderful verses on this stamp set as well. Next, we have our Symbols of Fortune suite of products, which here we have the Crane of Fortune bundle with some stamp set and dies, and then the soft succulent satin shimmer ribbon. Some of these things, sometimes if you got to say that really fast, like soft succulent satin shimmer ribbon, is kind of a tongue twister. It's about as much as the brushed brass butterflies, a little bit of a tongue twister there. And you might get yourself in trouble if you say them too quickly. Something else may come out, I don't know, but anyway. Then we've got some polished dots, which these are adhesive back dots, and they give like a pearlescent finish to them. And then we've got this beautiful mother of pearl specialty paper, which is stunning. And I think it's going to be beautiful with some die cuts. And then of course the Symbols of Fortune designer series paper that goes along with that. Then here's a closer look at the Crane of Fortune bundle and stamp set. And then we're going to hop on over here to this Paradise Palms stamp set with some dies. And oh my goodness, isn't that something? Just look at those cards. Could you be like, this is somewhere I would like to be right now, like on a beach with sunny skies. And although it's sunny outside, but it's only like 25. So definitely not beach, swimsuit wearing weather. But this stamp set, I think is going to be a lot of fun. And you can do a lot with it. I love that it has a retirement wishes verse in here. So a lot of times I have people asking me, do you have retirement stamp sets and things? So I think this would be a fun one to have for those occasions. And then we've got the Boughs and Blossoms stamp set, and then there is a punch to go along with that. And that has some nice greetings in it, as well as just some images that you can do a lot with. And then we've got Easter Friends. Look at this little guy. I'm going to put this little tab here. I mean, how cute is that? Like, oh my gosh, you just want to like pet these little guys. They look so cute and adorable. So cute. Cannot wait to create with that one. And I like the font in there too on that. And then we've got a garden greenhouse bundle, which comes with the stamp set and then these beautifully detailed dies, which will cut out various images in the stamp set. So that's going to be great for all of you green thumb gardening stampers out there. And let's see, this is just showcasing our cut and emboss machine, which is a wonderful, wonderful machine. The next is a flowering rain boot stamp set and bundle. For those of you who are Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you may remember a kit that we had that featured little rain boots in it. It was a hugely popular Paper Pumpkin, which inspired Stampin' Up! To create something very similar as far as a stamp set and dies to offer all of us to continue to kind of create those cards. Love this. I think this is going to be a great stamp set to work with. It is photopolymer there, which I haven't been pointing that out, but yeah, I think this one's going to be really fun to work with too. And then here is a stamp set called Kite Delight, which is some fun, whimsical images in there that you can do a lot with as far as changing the color templates by just coloring different things in, stamping that line art, and then adding to it whatever color you might like, or stamping it solid like they've done here and not coloring in at all. And then we have Artfully Composed. This is a suite of products featuring artfully layered bundles. So you've kind of got a tropical feel to it, along with the dies, which they have a couple of these dies like cut out and pierce the paper, don't necessarily cut out an image, but they make a pierce like an inset on the paper, which I'm trying to see if they showcase any of those on here. I don't see that it's done in the examples. And then we've got this beautifully frayed white ribbon, which let me grab that so you can get a closer look here. So you've got this kind of cool texture. It's frayed on the end, so you get that little bit of like shabby chic kind of feel. It's very soft. I think it's going to tie really nicely, but the width of it too is also nice that you can just put that on a project to layer and give you that texture on your project. So I think that's going to be nice to work with. And then you've got these faux sea glass embellishments, which let me come up here to the camera a little bit more. Can you see those? They look like little stones. Like, how cool are those? And then we've got some layering vellum that has designs on it. And then of course the Artfully Composed Designer Series paper featured in this suite. Here's a closer look at that stamp set. And then the dies showing that you can purchase them in a bundle. Next, we have the Dahlia Days, the Dahlia stamp set that was featured in Saleabration in the August, September, was hugely popular. So this is very complimentary of that. And you've got some great greetings in there. And of course, these dies cut out various images in that. And then you've got this one, pull it up to the camera there. If you see that one, it looks minuscule there because it's like about as big as my thumb, but it is a large detailed die, similar to those like in the Simply Succulents stamp set with the dies there. You've got that large piece that does this beautiful die cut. That's going to be really nice to work with. You can kind of see it in this example here, the white, and then down here they've colored it and layered it on that cardstock. Then we've got the Flowing Flowers, another nice, beautiful floral stamp set. I mean, can you ever have enough florals? I don't know. Can you ever have too many? Probably, I don't know. It's debatable. And then we've got our Daffodil Daydream bundle, which features the Daffodil stamp set, which is what goes along with the Designer Series paper that I showed you earlier from the Saleabration promotion. And then we've got the dies that complement this stamp set too. Next, for all those people that just love the sea kind of images and all those little creatures, we've got the Seize the Day, and that comes with a set of dies and a stamp set in a bundle for a 10% savings. Then you've got the Ocean Front, which is some great watercolor type imagery that you can use with those dies or alone and create some beautiful sea type background, just soft, like very calming. And those layouts look like a watercolor wash and you've not had to watercolor. Then we have Amazing Silhouettes. that come with these 3 images, and you get kind of like a watercolor feel, but then there's an image within that. And then we've got some dies that are bundled together with that, and they layer. You are amazing. So you've got the "you are amazing," those 3 words in there, in addition to the thank. So you can do thanks, and then you know, interchange the "you," kind of make up your own. What am I trying to say? Your own words, whatever you want to put on the project. So you can leave it at thanks, or you can do thank you, you are amazing, what have you. But I think that's going to be fun to work with too. And then of course we've got the Eden's Garden bundle here. This was a preview bundle that we got a sneak peek of the latter part of this past year, and it was of course a preview from the new catalog. So this is something I'm going to be excited to share with you as well, because it's got beautiful images in there that are just, you get this, the stamp image themselves, when you stamp them, you get darker tones and lighter, and it creates such depth when you're making your projects. But I particularly love the sending hugs in here, and my heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. Like, oh boy, you know, sometimes you just gotta tug on the heart of a friend, that's for sure. I just sometimes. So anyway, I think I'm going to use this stamp set a lot, and it's some beautifully detailed dies that are in here too. Get a closer look at them, of course, in the projects there. Then we've got the New Horizons suite of products, and in this is On the Horizon stamp set, and then you've got the Horizons dies, which I think are going to be really fun to work with. You can see some of the dies put to use in this project, where you can create different elements of like a nature scene. You've again got these like the sea stone ones. We've got these the little pebbles there that can kind of mimic like little rocks along a walkway. And then there's a ribbon combo pack. And then of course this designer series paper, which I've got handy here to kind of show you, because the catalog just doesn't do it. I don't know. It's beautiful. Like I saw it and I'm like, well, I got to get that. But I wanted to show you a little bit closer look. So you've got these beautiful, just watercolor scenery papers, and there's 48 sheets. It's 6 by 6. So I'm just trying to put these down here so you can kind of get a look at them. As it's probably hard for me to do it that way. I should probably just be showing you like this. You're probably all muted together as I'm putting them down there. So you get these just really stunning watercolor landscape papers. I mean, look at that one. You could just like cut that in half and put it on the front of a card. It's so beautiful, so pretty. And honestly, I'd be like, you know what? I would love to be there right now. That just looks so calm and tranquil. And then this one here. And then of course, there's 2 sides to every paper with Stampin' Up. So let's flip them over. These are equally as stunning. So on the background, you've got some more just watercolor type images with texture. Just, oh my gosh, these are going to be so pretty to work with. There's another one that's like landscaping image. Here we go. Try to lay these down separately so you can get a feel for them. So pretty though, so pretty. I think these are going to sell out very quickly, so I would order early. As you know, like, and I think I might have mentioned that in the email that I recently sent out. So Stampin' Up! Has changed their policy in that if there is an image that sells out, instead of going on back order, Stampin' Up! Will just turn that item number off until it becomes back in stock, because the shipping delays are just wreaking havoc, you know, everywhere, just everywhere. And so it is costing Stampin' Up! Quite a bit of money to send out back ordered items. It's not uncommon for when I was placing orders here this past year for maybe a half a dozen things to be on back order and not ship with the order. And Stampin' Up! Then incurs individual shipping charges for each one of those that are sent out. And that, of course, they absorb that cost, but ultimately that will then reflect in potentially price increases with Stampin' Up! And they want to keep their prices you know, competitive with everybody else and still offer you that good, a good value for your money. So I think that's a good thing that they're doing that. And again, they're encouraging you, if you see something, order it early. It may go on back order and be out of stock for a couple months, just depending on the shipping time. So, and that's not just within our country. I mean, outside of our country, it's within our country as well. There's shipping issues. So this next stamp set is Eclectic Garden, kind of a fun line art stamp set, and some great little verses there with these great little texture pieces that you can stamp behind the imagery. And then some new background stamps, this Timeless Tiles. I think that one's going to be awesome to work with. And then the Gentle Waves, which is going to be great for those sea type, you know, tranquil projects that we want to create. And Stampin' Up! Has done a great job of showcasing those projects, or showcasing these products in these projects here. Soaring Swallows, we've got that stamp set here. It's a 2-step stamping set. So you've got your line art image that you can use by itself, or you can take and stamp the solid image inside of that to give your to give it some color, and then some verses with that. And then we've got the Grassy Grove stamp set with some beautiful nature images, some tree and some landscape pieces, along with some sentiments. Sometimes you need to know that someone really cares. Love that. So beautiful. Abstract Beauty. So this is a fun, whimsical kind of stamp set, very geometrical kind of shapes. So you've got the Hello Beautiful bundle with the stamp set and the dies, and then these fun hexagon adhesive backed embellishments. And then you've got the Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes, and then the Abstract Beauty Ephemera pack, which are all kinds of accents, embellishments to complement this suite of products. And then you've got a 48 sheet. This is a 4x6 stack of designer series paper with a variety of different prints and patterns and things like that in it. And it is a specialty paper because there is gold embossing within the paper. So you've got those little extra added elements on the designer series paper. Then we've got the Hello Beautiful bundle, again, in a little bit of a geometric kind of shapes stamp set. And you've got a variety of different greetings in here. Look, I miss your face. I mean, I miss a lot of people's faces. We're just not seeing people like we used to. But I'm so grateful that the ladies, that all of you that are coming to classes, and you just all seem, you're so excited just to be around other people and stamping and having that creative time. And I'm grateful for that opportunity to share it with you too. Okay, then over here, we've got the Happy and Heartfelt. Love this stamp set because I love the cursive font in it, you know, just the kind of whimsical font there. And then some of the greetings are just, you know, something that we haven't had before. Like I love that it says Happy Dad Day and Happy Mom Day instead of mothers and fathers. You know, a little more informal but fun. And then, you know, Lucky Me. Heck yeah, that's kind of a fun thing for, you know, just something exciting you want to, you know, send a card about. Anyway, but being awesome is just your thing. Love that. There's so many people I can say that to. So that, I think it's going to be a great set to work with. Then we've got the Slim Sayings bundle. So you've got the Slim Sayings stamp set, which are some great verses here in a nice bold font. And then it's got a set of dies. Now this stamp set, this bundle, it is $72.75. It is the most expensive bundle in the J&J Occasions catalog. It might even be in the whole catalog. The reason being is because these dies are larger. They are about this big. I know you're like, oh, lady, that's really gonna. If you hang on just a second, I'm just gonna go grab them so you can see. Okay, sorry for that brief pause there. Okay, so this is the stamp set. These are the dies. So slim cards are very popular right now, extremely popular. And these dies, so you can see they are larger. So you've got 4 dies. You've got this die, this rectangular die here, and then this one, And then you've got these two edge dies. Okay. So I think these are going to be great to work with to make some slim cards. Like I said, they're very on trend. So you'll definitely be seeing these at class. We'll be exploring that. And you can see in the examples how they've used these dies to create some slim cards. But this is, it's a little bit of an investment. It's $72.75. The good thing about it is purchase it during Saleabration. You get a free stamp set with it or a free package of designer series paper. So it's definitely investment, something I definitely think you're going to get a lot of use out of. Best delivery, fun little stamp set with a little delivery truck there. And you can send all these kind of wishes, whomever you might be sending them to. You can stamp the little wishes on the back of the truck. Then we've got, and you know what? I'm not even going to try to pronounce this because I think I'm going to mutilate it and just, I'm not going to say it right. But we've got this beautiful like romance stamp set bundle with a set of dies and a stamp set. Again, I'm not even sure how to say that word, and I'm not going to pretend to. So we're just going to call it a beautiful stamp set. I like the vintage kind of feel to it. And then of course these dies look like they will be really fun to work with too. So that I think we'll be seeing a lot of too. And hopefully that you're laughing at me because I didn't attempt to even figure out what that says. Brag-worthy stamp set. I thought the greetings in this were like super fun. Not like something that we've had before. So I think this is going to be a must for any stamper just to kind of add that to your collection. This is so, 1 minute you're cool and the next you're getting excited over new towels. Happy birthday. If that isn't like such an adult thing to say, that's so funny. Anyway, yeah, this is a cute stamp set, I think. Oh, and then back on here, we've got the splatters and stripes embossing folders. So you can see a little closer on the examples here, but each folder, one has some striping and this one has like splatters of like would be like texture paint or plaster, that type of thing. And I think those folders are going to be great to work with too. Sentimental Swirls. This is a great fun stamp set with just some line art images and then some solid pieces to kind of color in or just stamp them just as the line art and some basic greetings with that. In the Moment stamp set. This is very reminiscent of like Seaside Sketches that we had years and years ago. That's totally what I thought of when I saw these images. And I think these would be nice to work with and great cards to be able to send like a girlfriend, mother, daughter, aunt, sister, you know, whatever. And some nice verses to go along with that. This is our Heart and Home suite. And in this, it features two different bundles, the Blessings from Home and the Honeybee Home bundle. And you've got the 3D Hive embossing folder, some denim ribbon, which is very nice in texture and easy to tie. Then you've got some classic matte dots. Of course, got some colored doilies, and then our Memories and More card pack and cards and envelopes, along with our designer series paper. All a beautiful suite of products here. And if you love the whole suite, you can purchase it. Stampin' Up! Has done that with the suite products, put it in a one item number. You can just order that item number and get everything on the page. Here's a closer look at the Blessings from Home stamp set. And then of course the dies that go along with it, and they're offered in a bundle at a 10% savings. And then the Honeybee Home stamp set offered, of course, in a bundle too at a 10% savings. Love the font in this particular stamp set. It's very whimsical and, you know, light, as though somebody just penned that on the card. And then some great die cut pieces that I think will coordinate really well with other stamp sets that we also have in the catalog. Then we've got Every Chapter, which is a larger background stamp. I enjoy Every Chapter of Our Friendship. Cute little stamp set that you can then color in and kind of make it your own. And then also the Love More, The World Needs More Love notes. So I think that was beautifully done, how they did some watercolor wash behind that and then just highlighted some of the flowers on there and then put these little brushed brass butterflies on there. Here's the Ketchup Later stamp set, which is a fun, whimsical stamp set with some little play on words, greetings that are in there, offered in that one. And then look at this little happy hedgehog. Look at that cute little guy. And he comes with a punch too. I mean, how cute is that? So yeah, that's a cute one with a punch, offered in the bundle for the 10% savings. On this one here, Celebrating You, a great all occasion greeting stamp set that it has a variety of different fonts. So I think that's nice that they offered you writing instead of just all the same type of letters and fonts to work with in the stamp set. And then over here, we have the Butterflies and Flowers Layering Decorative Masks. The decorative masks have become very popular in paper crafting. I think you'll see some of that this here in the first quarter in our stamp classes. We'll be using that, whether we're using it with the embossing paste or we're blending ink on there, or we're doing other kinds of techniques. I think these are going to be a lot of fun to work with in your crafting. So you get 6 different masks, and they are $10. You can use them on multiple different colors. Just wash them off and, you know, start again. Next, we've got the Cactus Cuties bundle, a little cactus set with bold images on there. And then, of course, the punch to go along with it to punch out those some various different images in there and to create your projects. And then we've got the Lucky You stamp set, which is some greetings that are laid in like a watercolor wash. So you get, it kind of pops out. You get that wash of color behind and the greeting pops out. Love how they use that with the rainbow die cuts here. And then Hey Sports Fan bundle. This is a suite of products, and you can get all this suite of products together, and that's with one sweet number. And that includes the You're the Biggest Fan stamp set, and then the dies to go along with that. There's also a twine bundle in here, and then some resin stars, and then a complimentary designer series paper, all coordinating wonderfully together, as you can see how they've been used in the projects here. Let's Set Sail bundle for all those sailors out there, or those people that just like to visit the beach. This stamp set is for you. And then it's got a great punch to punch out the little sailboat. That's kind of fun, something we've never had before, or at least in my memory. And then Wonderful or Wildlife Wonder. Great images, and that I love that these look watercolored. So that's kind of cool. It gives a texture to the images when you stamp them without any of the work of having to do watercoloring. So I think that's going to be a fun one to work with. And I like that they offered a variety of different greetings there that would tend to lend themselves towards a guy, masculine card, if you will. Home and Garden bundle. This is the Home and Garden stamp set, tends to lean itself towards a masculine card. I could really very well choose this for my husband, because we are always out in the yard. He's always working with a variety of different things. And so I think this bundle is going to be really fun to work with. I love that the dies cut out a variety of different images in there. And then they also add some extra elements like little grass clusters and things that you can cut out to enhance that landscaping feel of the card. And then Brave Vikings. So we've got a little fun line art images here. This, I don't know if there's any, well, I suppose Viking fans, Hoover Vikings, would like this. We don't have kids in the district anymore, so that really wouldn't apply to us. But, you know, if you've got little people in the North Canton School District, that would be kind of a fun little cute stamp set too. For the record, so kind of a fun little stamp set here using a whimsical record image and just kind of playing on that. But I totally lost my train of thought. A fun little record image. There we go. And then this is a stamp. This page here features some of the stamp sets and products that are carrying over from the holiday catalog. So you've still got the Harvest Dies and Nature stamp set that you can get those. You can get the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set, the Brush Metallic Adhesive Black Dots, the Timber 3D Embossing Folder, the Peaceful Deer Punch, and the Peaceful Deer stamp set. So those things are all still available. There are other products that are carrying over, like the Penguin Place stamp set. However, it just won't be available until next fall when that new catalog comes out. And then this part of the catalog features our bundles, so you can see all the bundles at a glance. That's going to be several pages. Okay. And then it will take you back at the catalog at Advance, where you can just kind of get different images from the stamp sets that are featured and the dies that are featured separately. And you flip the page, you've got all the punches out of view lined up here, all the embossing folders, and then there's some little boxes and tools, all the designer series paper, some additional paper, your ribbon, all the different ribbon accents that are featured in the catalog, and then embellishments are also featured here. And then we just flip back to the back. This is talking about our host program and our join program. Not really, it's not really a join program. It's not really, that's the wrong word to use. Host is, you know, what you would get if you host a party or join a club. And if you want to know more about the demonstrator opportunity, $99, best way to go. If your order is going to be $100, you seriously want to consider the demonstrator kit. If you're ordering $125 worth of product anyway, put it in the demonstrator kit, get it for $99, free shipping, you're just paying tax on it. Then you get a discount on your products, 20% off. So plus during Saleabration, you're going to get 2 free stamp sets. It's a win-win. So if you have interest, let me know. Love to talk with you more about that. On the back here, we've got 2 Hostess exclusive stamp sets that are featured in the JJ Occasions catalog, Mischievous Mice and Expressions of Friendship. And these 2 are only available with the use of your Hostess dollars. So if those interest you, you definitely want to use Hostess rewards to get those for your stamp collection. Okay, and that is it. Let me flip it back over here. Hang on. Okay. Oh my gosh. My hair's like a hot mess here. It just went into, oh my goodness. Anyway, so we are done. That was probably a long process. I have no idea of my time. I just know that I do need a drink of water. That's for sure. So anyway, thank you for joining me for the catalog preview. Like I said, feel free to comment, whether it's on the YouTube channel, or if I can figure it out, I'm going to figure out how to post this to my Facebook page, and you can comment there what your favorite product is, and I'll be doing a drawing next Monday for someone to get a free class. So how fun is that? So thanks again for joining me. Until next time, happy stamping. Remember to create that paper sunshine and share it with people that you love. All right, take care.